everyone, I'm Neil or Ulraf, and today we're gonna talk about something we worked about for a very long time, and I'm excited to show you. So the Allay actually came a long way since the beginning. What we had originally is just a little cute creature holding an item, and that can take you in so many different ways, right? The Allay can help you find things in the world. The Allay can maybe process items, smelt them, who knows, right? But the things we are most excited about is actually the Allay helping you collect items from the environment. And with the addition of music and the interaction with sound, it even makes it possible to do it in an automated way, like a new technical system for the game. So the Allay's connection to music actually came quite late in the process. We knew that we wanted the Allay to collect items, and we knew that we wanted to have some automated way for the players to do it. It doesn't have to be bringing it to the player. And I think just visualizing it, seeing it float around the player sort of gave it immediate connections to music, and the note block was the perfect connotations there, I think. And it made it so you can place a note block and have the Allay collect things and bring it over there, and from there the options are amazing, right? You can have hoppers connected to it, redstone activating this entire musical system. I think it's just a perfect combination. The Allays are gonna spawn in pillager outposts and pillager mansions, and I love that because I think it opens so many interesting questions, like who put them there, how did they get there, and why are they there? And I'm really excited to see what the community theorizes and comes up with around that. During the development, we found out this problem. You would go out mining with the Allay or collecting sand or anything like that, and the Allay would sometimes get in your way. It was trying to be very helpful, right? It collects the items and starts bringing them to you, but it ended up being in a case where it's always in view in the worst time, right when I'm swinging my pickaxe, it's right there. And that was really bad. We want you to feel safe. We want you to feel that your friend is there with you and you're collaborating together. You don't want to be constantly watching out from shooting a bow and hitting your Allay instead of the enemy. So what we ended up doing is that actually there's a really strong connection between the player and its Allay, and in that connection basically avoids any damage. So even if you swing your sword through the Allay, it's going to be fine and still flying around and helping you. The Allay sound has been a really interesting challenge because you can't really take inspiration from anything from the real world. And we ended up going with this magical, mystical vibe, which I thought was really, really nice. But then taking that and trying to find subtitles for all those weird sounds we made up was really interesting. And specifically the one about when you take an item away from the Allay was sort of an interesting, complicated feeling, because we wanted the Allay to be sad about losing an item, but at the same time happy about the player getting that item. And how do you translate that into a subtitle until we found the perfect word for that, which is how we got to Allays in the subtitles. A few of my favorite things about the Allay is, one, that it has a musical redstone system, basically. If you want to sort items with the Allay, you have to keep your note blocks playing, and I have this vision of making a full orchestra with my note blocks and having Allays zoom around while they're sorting all your items in your base. And the second thing is, I feel my base are sometimes a bit empty and dead, right? You go back and it's such a cool house, but there's nothing in it really moving, and I think seeing Allays shooting around and taking items from one side to the other and keeping the place so alive and dynamic is going to add so much life to our bases.